Have you ever had someone you loved completely vanish from your life without warning? Like one day everything seems perfect and the next poof they're gone? Well, that happened to me. And guess what? After 10 months, out of the blue, he texted me, "Hey, here's what happened, so let me take you back." I was 38, fresh out of a toxic 6-year relationship, and I was finally starting to rebuild my life. I met this guy, let's call him Ghost. For 7 months, everything seemed amazing. He was kind, funny, and said all the right things. Literally, the day before he ghosted, he told me he was in love with me. I was on cloud 9, but then he vanished. When he ghosted me, I was shattered. No explanation, no goodbye, nothing. Just silence. I spent weeks crying, replaying every moment in my head, wondering what I had done wrong. I tied his actions to my worth, which looking back was so unfair to myself. I decided to see a therapist, and she told me something that stuck with me. It's an ambiguous loss. There's no closure, and that's why it hurts so much. She also said something else. They always come back. I laughed it off then. But oh, was she right? A few weeks after he ghosted, my therapist suggested I send him one final message, not for him, but for me. So I did. I sent, "I get it now. I only wish you had the courage to tell me it was over." And you know what? He never replied. But I didn't care. It gave me closure. I felt like I was taking my power back, and I moved on with my life. Fast forward a few months, I was dating again. I met some wonderful people, but then I met him, my now boyfriend. He's everything I didn't know I needed. He's thoughtful, communicative, and supportive in ways I've never experienced before. Life felt whole again. And then it happened. 30 minutes before I started filming this, I got a message from the ghost. "Hey, that's it." No explanation, no apology, just hey. My first thought, my therapist was so right, they do always come back. But here's the thing, I don't want him back, not even a little. But a part of me is curious. What could he possibly have to say after 10 months? Here's where I'm at. I could respond. I could scratch that itch of curiosity, but would it really serve me? He's already shown me who he is, and I've moved on to someone who's the polar opposite of him in all the best ways. That curiosity, while tempting, doesn't outweigh the peace I've worked so hard to build. So I've decided I'm leaving that message unread, no response. No closure from him because I don't need it anymore. I've already closed that chapter myself. If you've ever been ghosted, you know how much it messes with your head. But trust me, it's not about you. Their inability to communicate says everything about them, not you. If you're struggling with closure, remember this. Sometimes the best closure is the one you give yourself. What would you do in my situation? Would you reply or leave it on read? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you've ever been ghosted too.